We're always hearing about how powerful AI is, right? But what about its limits? Today, we're diving into one of the most important ideas for making AI safe and smart, this crucial partnership between human judgment and raw machine intelligence. So, you gotta ask the question, what happens when this powerful AI gets it wrong? Especially when the stakes are really, really high. It seems like a simple question, but trust me, the implications are massive. Because as smart as AI is, it is not perfect. And in a critical moment, one single error isn't just a glitch, it can be a flat out catastrophe. Take finance, for example. An AI can analyze thousands of data points and approve a loan in seconds, super efficient. But what if it misses something that isn't in the numbers, like a really shaky business plan, and it greenlights a massive loan that completely defaults?
Or what about self-driving cars? The AI can handle a million miles of highway driving just fine, but then it hits one complex, unpredictable moment, like a kid chasing a ball out into the street. If it misinterprets that, we're suddenly talking about life or death consequences.
And in healthcare, this is a big one. An AI might spot a tiny pattern in a medical scan that a human eye would miss, which is amazing, but it could also completely misdiagnose a rare condition because it doesn't have a doctor's nuanced judgment or that deep history with a patient. So you see the pattern here, right? Doesn't matter if it's finance, driving, or medicine. The bottom line is this. For all their incredible power, AI systems really stumble when things get ambiguous. They just don't have that gut feeling, that common sense that we rely on to navigate life's gray areas. And that brings us to the solution. It's a concept called human in the loop, or HITL for short. The idea here isn't to choose a human or an AI. It's about creating a powerful team-up that gives you the absolute best of both worlds. This diagram here, it lays out the partnership perfectly. A user makes a request, the AI agent starts processing it, but, and this is the key part, it can escalate anything it's unsure about to a human for review before creating the final output. Think of it like a built-in safety net. And this quote really gets to the heart of it. It is not about replacing people. It's about AI becoming a co-pilot, a tool that just amplifies what we're already good at. It makes us faster, smarter, and way more effective.
So, how does this dynamic duo actually get things done? Let's walk through the process. It's actually a pretty elegant four-step dance.
It's basically a continuous feedback loop. Step 1, the AI does all the heavy lifting, crunching the data. Step 2, a human is watching over its shoulder, reviewing anything the AI flags as uncertain. Step 3, the human jumps in to correct an error or make a tough judgment call. And here's the magic. Step 4, the AI learns from that human feedback, so it gets smarter and more accurate with every single interaction. It's a virtuous cycle. Now, this might sound a little abstract, but I guarantee you are interacting with human-in-the-loop systems every single day, probably without even noticing it. Let's look at a few examples you'll definitely recognize. Okay, think about social media. AI is automatically flagging millions of posts for things like hate speech. But, AI doesn't always get sarcasm or cultural context. So those tricky borderline cases get kicked over to a human moderator who can make that final, nuanced decision. Ever gotten one of those fraud alerts from your bank? Yep, that's HITL. An algorithm flagged a purchase that looked a little weird. But before they just go and block your card while you're trying to buy groceries, a human analyst probably took a quick look to make sure it wasn't a false alarm. And of course, customer support chatbots. The bot is great for simple things like resetting your password. But the second your problem gets complicated, or let's be honest, you start sounding frustrated, the system is smart enough to escalate you to a real human who can provide some empathy and creative problem solving. Now, as great as this model sounds, it's not a silver bullet. There are some really significant trade-offs and hidden costs that we have to talk about. This really brings us to the fundamental trade-off of human in the loop. On one hand, you get that human accuracy and nuance, which is vital for safety and quality. But on the other hand, you sacrifice that incredible machine speed and scale. A person can't review a million things per second, so putting a human in the loop automatically creates a bottleneck. And the challenges don't stop there. Now you're depending on skilled human experts, which can be expensive and hard to find. Those people need special training to work with the AI. And then you have huge privacy concerns. If you're showing sensitive data to human reviewers, you need to have a bulletproof process to anonymize it. All of this just adds more and more layers of complexity. But the story isn't over. This whole human-in-the-loop model is constantly evolving. So let's look at a slightly different, maybe more strategic approach to this partnership. This variation is called human on the loop. So instead of being in the loop, reviewing individual cases one by one, the human is on the loop, setting the grand strategy. The human defines the rules of the game, and the AI executes those rules instantly at machine speed. Let's see how this plays out. In automated financial trading, the human expert sets the investment policy, like sell this stock if it drops by 10%. The AI's job is to just watch the market and execute that trade instantly when the condition is met. Or in a call center, a manager sets a rule: route any call where the customer mentions an outage directly to technical support. The AI listens and routes the call automatically. The human provides the wisdom, the AI provides the speed. So, what are the key things to remember from all this? First, human in the loop is all about baking human judgment right into AI workflows, especially where safety and ethics are on the line. It's a cycle of oversight, intervention, and feedback. But you have to remember that big trade-off between human accuracy and machine scale. Ultimately, this whole partnership idea is a cornerstone for building responsible AI that we can actually trust. And that leaves us with one final, pretty important question to think about. As these AI systems get more and more capable, the line between human and machine decisions is just going to keep getting blurrier. So we have to keep asking ourselves, who or what should really have the final say?